And you know, if you use the cream every night, that itch will go away.
What, on your rash?
Or something of whatever ails you.
Oh, I was
My rash
trying-
is never going away. It's a doctor said it's here for life, and he warned me against some things. It's not true. None of that's true.
You're a fool.
Wow, fool. That's a hard word. Read it in the Bible.
A fool?
Raka.
Fool.
Yeah, that's Hebrew, and I'm fluent in Hebrew, and I'm studying to be a Hasid.
That I know is not true. It would be cool though.
And to all our Jewish, I'm just having fun. I just am. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
As soon as I said stuff like that, I thought, why did Sue let me say stuff like that?
Because I'm not inside your head to hit the stop button.
There is no stop, but there's a pause button, like when I get injured or when I'm sick, but there's not a stop button.
Well, and that's the cross I live with, the cross I
The
bear.
cross you live with. Is it by your bed every night?
You have quite a bit to deal with me too, so we just go with it. We are Suesueandthewolfman. and the Wolfman. Our dogs are in the studio with us. Buster's laid out flat, and Boo's wandering around sniffing and trying to find crumbs. So that's how they
That's
do.
his life, man. That's what his that's the reason for raison d'etre. How you say it?
What did you just say?
It's like Latin or something for reason to live.
Reason to live? What's it called?
Raison, something.
I took Latin.
To our Latin friends, help me out here.
There's no, nobody
Maybe
speaks
it's French.
Latin.
Maybe
Nobody
it's
speaks
French.
Latin.
Maybe it's French. I just said maybe it's French. I'm trying to roll myself back in.
I took Latin in high school.
I loved Latin.
I did great the first year. The second year, I sucked.
I took 2 semesters of Latin in college. I loved
Well,
it.
it builds on itself. So if
Yeah.
you get behind, you're screwed, just like math.
Mm-hmm.
And I got behind, and I had a very mean nun. She never smacked my hands with a ruler, but she gave me a lot of mean looks.
Don't tell me none of that.
None. Yeah, none.
If you're
Anyway,
watching Sister Allegory, we apologize.
Sister Mary Elephant. I know I can't remember her name. Not that it matters. It's good to see you
Matters
guys
to
again
her.
today. Well, I think
That's right.
she's probably not alive, honey. That was 40 years ago. We're going to do a Delain song featuring Marko, Hietala.
Hit to that.
Hietala. And always happy to see him. And I have really enjoyed the Delain that we've heard so far.
Yeah.
It's not a lot, but I will listen to more.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready?
I am.
You're going to have to get the screen up because I suck at it and I forgot to do it ahead of
You did fine
time.
last time.
Huh?
You did fine on the last video.
It was already up there.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, you ready?
Nothing left to make you feel high
couple interesting things to me.
I just was gonna play it again.
Again?
No, I'm kidding.
It's like, this
It's
is
because
a
I
change
started
how we do
rolling it
things.
again by accident.
So, I know what I thought. What'd you think?
No, you tell me.
No, I want you.
I want to
go
hear from you first.
I always go
I
first.
want to hear from you first.
I
I want to hear
always
from
go
you
for
first. I want to hear
that.
from you first. I want to hear from you first. I want to hear from you first. Was that a 7-string guitar?
That's exactly the first thing I was going to say.
Oh, really?
It's either a 7 or maybe even an 8 string.
Wow.
But I think it's a 7. If you guys know, because I was really trying to hone on that when I first looked at it, that looks, the neck looks
That's
super
what I
wide.
thought, yeah.
And, you know,
I started
having a
trying to
guitar-
count them, but
Yeah, I was looking at the pegs, but and I couldn't tell if I saw 4 on one side and or 5 on one side, 2 on the other, or 5 on one side, 3 on the other. I couldn't really tell, but that was very, very interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen that in any band live. I'm sure they do it all the time. I just
yeah.
not bands that we would appreciate.
Yeah, and he sounded great too.
They were great as a band. And here's the thing about Marko. Marko is always Marko, and he always sounds great to me. I mean, he's just who he is. He never changes who he is, and it's great, right? But to have him in different environments,
Yeah, that's nice, isn't
yeah,
it?
very nice. Because he sounds, I don't know that he sounds different when he's with Nightwish, but it's a different feel to have him there. You know, so yeah, it was great, man. That was
Yeah.
really good. Now, I don't know if the bass player was playing a 5-string bass. I think he was. I think if the bass player was playing a 5-string.
I was going to ask you because there was a nice driving feel
I
to it in the
loved it.
beginning. Dun, 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 dun.
The first thing I thought of after especially coming off that last video that was great, but this one was just killing it. I mean,
You liked it?
Yeah, just driving. I need that. Yeah.
I was wondering about Marko's pants.
I didn't
I'm
look at
being
his
like
pants.
you and paying attention to something
I was gonna say,
tertiary.
it's more than tertiary.
Well, I think he got a hole in him right before he went on stage. Sounds like
Yeah,
something
yeah.
my parents would have said to me when I wear holey jeans. You know,
Holy jeans.
yeah, that kind. No, the other kind. But
We don't make fun of Catholics. Sorry.
the bass player. I wonder what Marko thought of him. It's weird to
Yeah.
see Marko without his bass. You know, he's like
He
naked.
He did something when he walked out on stage, and it made me think he's thinking about not having a bass. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's a gesture.
Like, where is it?
Kind of like, yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, he's not so used to that. I mean, he does go out and just sing a lot of times, but in general, he's going to have his bass.
Yeah, he's a great bass player. And
It's
great,
like when I
great
go
vocalist.
somewhere and I'm like, wait, where's my phone and my keys?
Yeah.
He's like, where's my bass?
Right.
Mother trucker. Yeah, I like
I liked
Delain.
it. I liked it.
And,
It's good. We'll have to do more.
yeah, I'd like to do more Delain on their own. I love this. I love Marko, but I'd like to learn more about the band.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, I guess they're probably Dutch. I'm not sure. Somebody probably told me and I forgot. What are we going to do with all this forgetting around here? If I forget, we're screwed.
You're really screwed because I don't remember from day to day.
Son.
Son.
All day, son. All day. And then he turned 29 and he's going, 29? 29?
They don't have any idea what you're talking about. Especially, well, maybe they do. I
Some
don't know.
people do. A lot of the people over in Europe say all day, son, on our comments. So, yeah.
Maybe because we do it.
Right.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so they do know, or they, I don't know, whatever.
You know, I've got a tip. This had nothing to do with music or nothing to do with what we were talking about. But I'm wearing a black shirt, right, which is slimming. That's why I wear them. But I did notice one thing. If you don't take a shower in like 5 days or wash your hair, no dandruff.
No happy wife.
You don't care. You haven't said anything. You haven't taken a bath about it.
I do tell you when you start to be malodorous.
When I
Like,
start-
honey, you need to take a shower.
When I start to smell like an onion that's been sitting on the counter for a couple of days.
Basically, yeah. Or I give you a hug and I get a sniff of your underarm and almost pass out. Get in the shower.
Hey, you know, do you think Marko's catching up finally with my beard?
Marco's catching up.
Yeah.
It would be you catching up. His beard is longer than yours.
It's a visual illusion.
It's an illusion.
The grand illusion.
Well, listen, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. If you liked our video, give us a thumbs up, please. Share it with your friends. Comment down below. Let us know more Delain you'd like to see us do. And tell us a little bit more about the band. Share it with your friends. Hit the notification bell to see when we have new things coming up. We haven't had very many lately. We've had some situations, but we're coming back.
Yes, feeling better.
As long as my migraine will
Yeah,
not
that's a bad thing, guys.
debilitate me.
Please lift her up in your thoughts and prayers and chants and roll the bones or whatever you do.
Yeah, I used to have them bad, like a couple times a week, where I'd be like in a dark room for 24, 48 hours.
She's had one now for a
It's-
couple days, but
So you had to take me to the ER so often back then.
I remember in the early days, I was like, what have I done to myself?
Really?
No, what happened?
What, taking care
What,
of me?
what did I do?
Yeah, don't say that.
You know, I'm just teasing her. She takes way more care of me than I take of her. But anyway, we love you guys. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, at the bottom of your screen there'll be a subscribe and a donate button for our channel. And we would love to have you join us. Come along. Come on.
Come on in,
The weather's fine.
said the spider to the fly. Yeah.
Until we see you again, be blessed.
Hey, and don't hurt anybody.
And don't hurt your mom.
My mom's way past hurting at this point.
Yeah, so is mine.